Hello everyone, I am Arham Noorine from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, currently pursuing computer science and allied with cybersecurity. Today here with the presentation on India and global scenario of e-waste, waste management crisis. Today I will be discussing about the waste management subject which we have. So let's get into it. The contents we'll be covering here is the introduction for the current waste management of India, impact of poor waste management, the government initiatives taken, the private sector participation, as well as the public sector participation. Waste management is a critical issue that affects the environment, public health, and the economy. In India, this problem has reached to alarming levels. India generates massive amount of waste and the management for this production of waste is very unsatisfactory. In this presentation, we will discuss about global scenario of waste management in India, including the challenges faced by the country and the impact of poor waste management on public health, private and the public sector, and the initiatives taken by the government to for the betterment of the waste management. Recycle everything, no matter how small. Here is a small quote I put: go green, reduce, reuse, and recycle. The current state of waste management in India. India generates about 62 million tons of waste annually, which is expected to increase to 165 million till 2030. However, less than 30% of this waste, which is produced, is disposed. It is disposed in open landfills, open dump sites, littered on the streets, and on water bodies. The lack of poor infrastructure, inadequate funding by the poor government are some major challenges faced by the management system in India. Additionally, it is the lack of awareness and the participation from the public which exacerbates the problem further. The poor waste management impacts happening globally. Poor waste management practices are a global issue and the environmental, social, economic implications. The scenario which is illustrating to this consequences, the poor waste management prevails, leading to the following consequences such as environmental pollution. Inadequate waste management often results in open dumping and burning of waste, causing severe environmental pollution. Landfills lacking proper lining the contaminant measures contaminate the soil, groundwater level is destroyed, organic pollutants and harmful chemicals also harm the further cause. Impact of poor waste management. The impact of poor waste management is severe and far reaching. Not only pollutants in the environment, but also poses the uncontrolled dumping of waste. Waste leads to the release of harmful gases such as methane, and it causes a lot of breathing issues too, leading to the spread of diseases. In addition, the environmental and health impacts, poor waste management also has economic consequences. The property values increases the cost of healthcare, sanitation, and therefore addressing the issue in crucial sustainable development of India. India and its improving management on e-waste. Laws to manage e-waste production have been given by the government since long back and they have still been implemented. E-waste is growing at a compounded growth rate of CAGR and the percent of Apex Trade Associations. E-waste generation is about 1.8 million metric ton per annum and since 2016, and it has increased up to 5.2 metric ton by 2020. E-waste contains plastic, that is nearly 25% of its waste. Novel recovery and the biggest project which was there, that is Make in India, also had started for this management. Waste reduction strategies, waste to energy conversion. Waste to energy conversion technologies involve converting waste to energy into processes such as incineration, anaerobic digestion, and gasification. Source reduction. Let's reduce the source. That is the best way we can control waste management. Prevention, waste minimization, source reduction focus on reducing amount of waste generated from its source. Recycling, the most simple one. implementing comprehensive recycling programs, promoting composting, most significantly to reduce the waste from landfills. Economic burden. E-waste is an economic burden overall. The addressing economic burden of waste management often requires combination of funding mechanisms, public and private partnerships, cost-sharing models, and efficient source allocation. Waste minimization and recycling. It is there because economic burden of electronic waste is very high because of its production, and there are many collaborations and partnerships even in the waste sector. Like electronics which are produced often collaborate with 2 to 3 companies, which causes a lot of issue. Government initiatives which are taken. The Indian government has taken several initiatives for the reduction. Clean India Mission, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, that is open defecation, which was taken, and it is going on. But it did end in 2019. By 2019, they said that we will make in India, and it's made in India. Under this program, the government has contributed millions of toilets, constructed a lot of toilets in India, and the villages provided waste collection and transportation facilities, promoted behavioral change through awareness and campaigns. Additionally, government has introduced policies such as Solid Waste Management Rules 2016, which manage source, segregation, recycling, and scientific disposal of waste. Private sector participation. Private sector is an important role to play in waste management in India. Many companies taken up the challenge of managing waste sustainably and in the most innovative form. For example, some companies have developed technologies to convert waste to energy or fertilizers, while others have implemented efficient collection and transport systems. The example I can give you on this is Yamaha making pianos. They clearly stated in their article that the pianos are made from their electronic waste components. Moreover, Bharat Kosh Clean India Fund is collected. It is encouraged to companies to invest in waste management projects and to contribute to the overall development of the country. Public sector participation of e-waste. Public sector, we being the public, are most important in this kind of project. Research and development, public sector participation. First one is research and development. Public sector institutions allocate resources to research development initiative focused on improving e-waste management technologies. Awareness and education between us, the children, and the people all around us. We engineering colleges go to NSS activities and do this thing, which makes us feel responsible and more dedicated towards the waste management system, and to information and the hazards, improper disposal, benefits of recycling, and the availability of collection of points and recycling facilities. The scenario of e-waste and its global impact on the world is to be considered and to be cared about. By the year 2023, we observe notable spike in the production of usage of electronic devices worldwide, and electronic waste is the fastest growing waste. The tech industry is aided by constant upgrades by evolving consumer demand and has inadvertently resulted in alarming increase of e-waste generation. The situation calls for attention, far-reaching negative implications of this pervasive predicament. The conclusion for this is waste management is a critical issue that requires urgent attention in India. The current state of waste management in the country is far from satisfactory. The poor waste management has severe environmental, health, and economic consequences. However, there is hope. There is a little time where we can increase the production. In the way we increase the production is the way we should increase the recycling methods also. We must also recognize the gravity of the situation and take responsibility for our actions. It is essential for us to reduce waste generation, practice source segregation, promote recycling, promote composting, support sustainable and waste management practices. For working together, we can create a cleaner, healthier, and more prosperous India for ourselves and future generations. By this, I would like to conclude the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.